Hi guys, it's Shantele here. So I'm just quickly going through what I'm showing. That's not a card that came in the Gossamer Blue August kit. I just wanted to show that I'm using one that isn't from that kit. Anyways, the rest are from there, and these are all the papers that I've pulled to use in my Project Life week. Here, I was able to stretch this kit by about 3 weeks. I still have some stuff left over from the main kit, but the majority of it is stuff that I pulled from my stash. Either it was on my desk or I'm just trying to use it up. And of course, I don't use everything, but I do use the majority of the stuff, as you will see as we go on. So I'm just showing you washi tape from my stash. That tag was left over. A couple other things were left over from the actual kit. I never do use the stamp, but I do pull these colors because they match really well. Going gray, basic gray, I think it was curry something by Stampin' Up, and then the last color I can't remember. I think it was like pool party or something simple like that. So for my title card here, I keep it very simple. I'm trying to make that week pop so that you could see it, because otherwise it was getting lost on there. So I thought I wanted to do it this way, and then I decided to color in the week, and I basically just use a distress marker. Pumice stone is just what I use to color it in. And you'll see me do that, and then afterwards I don't end up using that banner because it blended in there. So I solved one problem, created a new one. So just finishing touch up, I missed a couple spots, and then I'm going to staple it down. I do apologize you don't see me doing that because it's off screen here. Next I pulled some thickers from my stash. I love these puffy ones. I'm going to write out August, and then I'm going to fill in the date. What a dork I was. I forgot to, as this goes on, you'll notice I'll forget to add the week. It's week 34, so it's August 15th to the 21st. I added at the end. You'll see in the still pictures that there is that there. I can't believe I forgot that. But this day was a little hectic. I do apologize. It took me over an hour and a half to do this because I kept stopping and going. But anyways, so I'm just using some Kelly Perkies. I'm almost out of these. I'm so sad. I might have to go and look and see if I have any more in my stash somewhere. So like I said, I pulled a whole bunch of different stuff from my stash, and I ended up pulling this really pretty frame that I just figured I'd stick somewhere on one of the 4x6 cards. But then I decide to actually put it where the 15 and 21 is. You'll see me once I start going through my little bowl of goodies. See, there it is. So I'm going to pull those back up off, and then I'm going to glue that down. And I like how this card turned out. It's really different, like I said. And then, yeah, glue that down. I think I'm going to add a little bit of washi tape and another glittery heart, and then my title card is done. So now on to my next card, which was Monday. My son's girlfriend turned 18, so we went to her birthday party that her parents had for her. The picture isn't very clear, but it's majority of her friends. I think there was like 15 to 20 girls, and at the time it was just my son and her brother. So my son looked so awkward. It was so funny. It wasn't until later at the night later, within an hour, more people showed up, so there was more guys, but it was funny. You could tell he was nervous to say the wrong thing with that many ladies around. But anyways, so yeah, that is what we did on Monday. So I keep this one pretty simple. Like I said, I still use the journaling that I had printed off with the photo. And I used this cute stamp set, which is from Studio Calico, or not Studio Calico, Simon Says Stamp. And it just says, let's celebrate. It's a really cute, I got it in a card kit a long time ago, and I'm sure they still have it. If you're interested in anything I use, let me know down below, so no worries there. Now I'm on to the 3x4 cards. There's another picture from the party that night. I'm just, like I said, writing about what I said about Cody being the only boy for a while there. Well, next to her brother. But anyways, according to her, her brother doesn't count. So I'm on to the next card. This day we finally got new shingles on our house. That was so exciting, although it was really noisy that day. But I wanted to document that so that, 5-10 years down the road we can remember when we did things. It's one thing I do like about Project Life. You document everything, especially in these day-to-day things, so it's nice to go back. Anyway, so I keep this card pretty simple. Same with all the other cards. This one, I think I just add a little bit of washi tape. I think I add a little bit of embellishments too. Just deciding what I want to do. Oh yeah, I'm stamping. I do apologize. Like I said, I was stressed this day and I wasn't really paying attention. So I just, the dark gray and the light gray that I'd picked out, I just used a little banner up at the top. Thought that was cute, finished it off. I had some Say It With Crystals from Prima. I want to use those up, so I put them on the next 3x4 card and decorated it. And the card I'm working on right now, of course, I didn't take a photo, so what do I like to do is usually, take a quote somewhere that I've seen that inspires me or what's going on that week. So I included that there. So yeah, just adding little bits and pieces around my page, and I'm deciding what I want to do with that one that I had pulled actually from my stash. It was from a piece of paper. I think it was from Simple Stories. I can't remember the collection. Oh right, I do half a sparkly star or circle thingy and then a butterfly. I forgot about that. Now on to my next page. This one, it was time to get back to school, so all the boys were getting haircuts, so I had to take a picture of them getting their haircuts because they were pretty shaggy. So like I said, keep it pretty simple. I found these cute scissors, wood veneers that I had got long time ago. Were they from Studio Calico? They were like back to school, so they came with like apples and what was the other thing? I think there was something else in there. Oh, numbers and stuff like that. That's what it was. So I figured the scissors were perfect for back to school haircuts. Now on to the next card. This picture this is of, what would this be, Friday? My son was working. We own our own business here in town. We're a sporting goods store. And they came home for lunch, and it just cracked me up because they are so two peas in a pod. So they're eating vegetable soup with peanut butter sandwiches because that's what they like. So I had to document that, and then in the journaling it says how these two are so much alike. I do apologize. Here's another foot picture. I'd say I'm going to stop doing this, but I think in the next bit I will have pictures of my fall socks or Christmas socks, but at least my feet will be covered. Anyways, I had a awful vacuum accident and I think I broke my toe, but there was really nothing I can do about it. So I just wanted to document it, how painful that was. And then my last card of the 4x6 cards here are of the Olympics. The Rio Summer Olympics ended. We placed 20th. I think that's pretty good, and we got quite a few medals, and we had watched it as a family from the beginning, so I wanted to include that just so we could remember that. I do apologize with the stop and go. I'm just scared that if I don't do this, my iMovie Maker won't get me all down. So The 3x4 card, I know it's from Tuesday, but anyways, I'm adding it just with our roof without any shingles on it. The next picture is of my boys, my middle son and my little son. They don't always get along, but when they do, they are just the sweetest. And I do apologize, I'm off camera here, using rub-ons and trying to add more to my 3x4 cards. And I just wanted to document that because they're just so cute together. And then my last 3x4 card, I know the one next to it, it says, "I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry." It was fitting because the next picture that I do put down on the 3x4 card is, there it is, a picture of pancakes. We always like to have a breakfast supper sometimes, or even brunch on a Sunday, and I think this was a brunch on a Sunday, so wanted to document it because they were really good pancakes. So yeah, that is my project life week 34. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below. I will have better pictures at the end, and I will see you guys next week with my next week. So bye.